I'm Ryan from On and On.
Lissa.
I'm Nate. We're all on and on. Yeah, I think, Scattered Trees was our sort of proving ground. We just sort of, we learned a lot of lessons and what we wanted to do and what we didn't want to do. And we were kind of in the process of changing into what we wanted to be, and that's hard to do, as something that's been running for like 9 years, So when everything happened, we got the opportunity to start fresh and approach recording in a really new way and really drop things that we didn't like about what we had done in the past and, try some new things. And for us, the recording of this was so much more about the energy and capturing the magic of the moment. And whereas in the past, as younger kids, we were more concerned with like the execution of it and the proficiency of what we were doing. I think because we wanted to be good players, and so that's maybe what you do when you're me personally, because I don't consider myself like an amazing guitarist or something like that. It's like you do it to make yourself believe that you're good. But it wasn't about skill, it was about energy. This record is just like has its own personality almost because of all the little things in there that before we probably would never have let be on the record, but because they sound like wrong or whatever, but it ends up adding to this thing that just has this vibrant energy because there's so much frailty in it, there's so much humanity.
We were just we're sick of trying to be like perfectionists. And like you get that a lot with like the software now and like the recording process. Whereas in the past, like the band would all be together and like the vibe and the energy of the take was there, and maybe like the bass player, whoever. I'm just thinking of that one Led Zeppelin song where like the bass player like in that track like was playing the verse still, but you don't know, and it's awesome, and the vibe is there, and they like so it's more just like about like it's obviously still like trying to be good at your craft, but like just less perfectionistic and more just like about the awesome vibe. I
think we also are better now, like better musicians than we were when we were younger, so it's not as thought out or intentional or whatever.
This pizza's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Not about the pizza, about recording.
I finished it. We got some crumbs.
Do you have any napkins?
Yeah, there is. It's more subtle on the rest of the record.
Happens on a couple more tracks.
Yeah, I think the Hunter was where that was pushed to its limit on the record on this round of recordings for us. It's something that we're all really interested in, we all like, but I think if you use it too much, it defines your sound, and we wanted to see how far we could take it without it sort of overtaking what people thought of when they thought of us. But now we only have 2 songs out, and that's obviously going to be something that you identify with, and it's really fucking fun to play that, and to do that in a show, so it's a cool way. We usually start with that song, so yeah, it's fun.
I don't think you'll get it as immediately or evident as the Hunter, but it's definitely in there.
You just gotta listen.
Listen closely enough, and it's definitely there.
Texturally and
it's cool though.
There are spirits coming.
A ton of ear candy.
There's a lot. Dave Neufeld, the producer, just went above and beyond. I mean, he always does really great work, so.
Yeah.
He really added a lot of very cool ambience and ear candy. So.
Yeah, he has a lot of like
Cool
gear
filters.
that's really cool that he put. He had us record. We had never recorded this way. He had us record hundreds of tracks of stuff. This is where Dave Neufeld's genius is like so evident. Is he records like so many tracks, and then he goes through them, stitches them together in a way that like he finds all the little magic moments and highlights them in a way, or so we just recorded so much stuff, and we were wondering how you know, he would make sense of it, but he put it together in a way that is like, we just wouldn't want it any other way. We ended up going a lot of the first mixes. You know, he would do a mix and we'd have like maybe some things we wanted to change. And after like trying to change a few things, we're like, you know what? That first mix really sang, you know, like it was like really, really good. So
Speaking of GIFs and ear candy, you gotta listen to the record in headphones and while you're stoned. Really awesome.
Speaking of GIFs,
Yeah.
there's a lot of great animated GIFs out there.
GIFs?
like .gif.
Yeah, you can put the dot in there if you want.
Speaking of gifts, it's Ryan's birthday today.
It's
Oh,
true.
yeah. Here. Yes.
I'm 14 years old. Times 2.
Make sure
Why
it's
weren't
on
there
Ryan's
candles in the
birthday.
pizza?
For your
Why wasn't there an
father's
ice cream pizza?
Mm.
Have you guys seen those? It's like it's on. Well, no,
No
I'm
way.
sorry. It's a big ass cookie.
Yeah,
And it's like
I've seen that.
it's like
Like
the
a
size of a
Oreo
pizza, like a
cookie.
12-inch. 12-inch.
Ice cream pizza.
That would make me sick.
But you'd like it.
Yeah, I'm saying because I would eat the whole thing.
Yeah. A little ice cream in the middle.
Sure.
Yeah. A lot of.
We get to go to Europe.
flavor.
That's like a dream come true.
Yeah, we signed with the
Touring over
European
there.
label. And they're gonna get us over there.
European and Japanese label.
Yeah.
So we're pretty stoked about that.
But yeah, we're just gonna be in a city near you.
Probably gonna be
That's
crashing
just
on your
champagne.
couches.
City Slang is based in Germany, but that will take care of all of Europe for us. They have bands like Arcade Fire and Broken Social Scene, which is full circle for us because of Dave Neufeld producing our record. But Tugboat is in I was about to say Japanese, but it's in Japan. I can't remember who's on there, but there are some standouts. I totally know who that is. I think Caribou's on City Slang. There were a couple though on Tugboat that I was like, oh, this is a really cool label. It's much more boutique compared to City Slang, but they've been doing a lot of cool things. So.
Yeah.
They kind
Basically
of.
super supportive, nice people who are really into the record.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's been so long since we played a house show. We just wanted to. It's always fun.
Because it's
Different
time to get
vibe.
weird. It's time to get sweaty.
It's just cool to like bring it back to that sort of like atmosphere, you know.
Stay connected to your roots. Yeah.
Playing
We've
in
been
your
doing that
basement.
since high school. It just feels good. There's an immediacy there. There's no stage. You're standing eye to eye with someone that's like 2 feet away from you.
Yeah, I played on the eve of Y2K, and then somebody turned all the lights off once it was the meter,
That's what
and then I
you
just turned it back on.
Oh.
While we were playing, too.
I think
Like,
every-
they shut the power off.
Really?
Yeah, so it was like, it happened. Y2K is real. And then it just all went back on.
That's not good for your gear.
It's not good for my ears.
surge protectors.
Surge protectors, thank God. See, it's funny too, because now it's possibly the apocalypse as well in this month.
Oh, is it?
December 2012.
It's
The end
supposed
is
to be.
near.
Like, that's actually what it's supposed to be
Yeah,
with the
the
Mayan
Mayan.
calendar.
Well, that sucks. We're not going to Europe till February.
Not gonna happen.
Better turn the lights off tonight if you know what I mean.
I really don't
Nope.
know what you mean.
No, you don't. You will. I was blown away.
I was too.
I mean, I gotta be honest, I kind of laughed when I saw it, because that's
You
Mr.
did?
V.
Bastard.
I'm not connected to the show at all, Grey's Anatomy, but I'm very
Mr.
connected.
Fino.
I'm very connected with Boy Meets World, so it is just a very bizarre thing. I'm also much more attracted to shows like 30 Rock and Party Down and Freaks and Geeks, so I kind of don't take a lot of those shows too seriously. But, I mean, for all those people out there that do, it's devastating. I to get back to the song, though, and it happening was like, oh, what does that mean?
We have a concert tonight.
Yeah, it just reminded me of the show.
So, but it was surreal seeing it all happen, like seeing Mr. Feeney have a heart attack to our song, which is like kind of like a really important scene to that show. And
for me, it was a dream come true. I've been dreaming of that happening since I was 10.
Specific
I was like, I
scene.
want, whenever I saw Boy Meets World, I was like, I want to write a song for that guy to have a heart attack too. And it's achieved.
We don't think he had a heart attack. We think he was in bliss at that point.
Because he was hearing the song.
Mm-hmm.
He
actually just fell asleep.
Anyway.
Anytime your show can be on something like that's so cool, and the fact that it was in slow-mo during our song.
Yeah, no one was talking.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's just cool.
It was special, for sure.
Taking me over.
Come to a show. We'll be there.
Slice is nice.
Yeah, this pizza went down really good. I'm already done with it.